Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it. You already know. Like a torta with some bad habits. Bye up, bye up. I think that's what they hate the most. Bang, bang. Let's get to the intro. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate the support, man. I'm very humbled by it. So, I've been getting a lot of hate. Dubs has been getting a lot of hate, right? Should we separate our hate? He has his plate of hate. I have my plate of hate. Go ahead, toma, eat, right? Look, I understand people feel some type of way about myself. I can only speak for myself, and that's all I'm going to do, right? Sometimes I don't know why this hatred is directed at me. Sometimes it makes me wonder. You know, there's been so many different variations of hate and so many different people having an explanation for why they're doing it. You know, it could be the whole non-active gang member thing. It could be the jealousy thing, the envy, whatever it is, then people have to wallow in it. I'm not concerned, nor am I worried about it. The only reason I'm making this video right here is because a lot of people keep asking the same old questions. How does it affect your daily life? How do you deal with this? Man, I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Gunner, you're getting a lot of hatred. There's a lot of people making videos and talking about you every day, even more videos than you're making about yourself, they are making. And the answer is very simple. The answer is so simple. Who gives a fuck? Who cares, right? Doesn't affect my daily life. I wake up the same. I brush my teeth the same. I wash my face the same. I eat the same food. I continue my program the way I'm going to continue it. Nothing that is said on social media hurts my heart, breaks my heart, hurts my feelings. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but words can never hurt you, right? Now, that metaphor right there is kind of twisted because yes, words can hurt people, especially when people are talking about your family. They're trying to, get a foothold into your livelihood and shut that down. The hate becomes real, and it gets realer and realer and realer. And then you got a whole bunch of cheerleaders, people that are playing both sides, going back and forth. I've been there. I've seen it. I've done it. I already know what it is. Now, I'm not a hypocrite. I've defended myself in the past, and I have said some things. I went offensive instead of defensive. I didn't do the offense defense. I went full charge, but I've changed. I've changed, man. In the beginning of this YouTube journey, I let a lot of the petty shit and the small shit get to me. But I've changed. It doesn't anymore because the bottom line is it doesn't affect the bottom line. In fact, it helps my bottom line. So I encourage it. If that's what you feel like you have to do because you wake up in the morning and another man's scrotum is on your mind, then do your thing. I can't prevent you, nor am I going to try to stop you. In fact, I'm going to encourage it. Go ahead and talk all the bullshit about me because at the end of the day, you either rock with me or you don't. And for those that don't, I pray for you. I hope that you could find something in your life that fulfills it other than your boyfriend, and I can tell you guys right now, I could sit here and I could eat him up. My voice is going, man. I'm getting a little sick, but I can sit here and I can go back and forth and go in on people and try to expose people and dig up dirt. But I really don't have the energy to do that, man. To be honest with you, I really don't care. I don't care enough to do that. But one thing I will say is I pray for all these guys, and I'm not trying to discourage you from getting your money. Get your issue. If my name is the name in the morning when you wake up that rings your bell, just remember, man, I didn't mean to do that. You did. I'm seeing a lot more hatred. And, I was telling Dubs the other day because, it kind of went to him and he was getting a lot of the hatred. And initially it was all me. From the beginning of YouTube, man, let me tell you guys a story. There was one day I was doing a live. At that time, there wasn't a lot of people hating on me. I've never bullshitted anyone. I've never lied as far as saying what my status was, or, you know, I came out from the gate was like, look, I'm a non-active Norteño. You can call it dropout. You can call it degenerate. You can call it whatever you want. Whatever label and tag you were raised to say, go ahead. I give you permission. Go ahead and do what you got to do, right? But there's going to be no added preservatives here. I'm going to let you guys know exactly where I'm coming from, where I've been, my stories, and I'm going to tell them, and that's it. And I knew I was going to get a lot of hate for it. I knew I was putting myself out there, my appearance, my real voice. I knew that a lot of guys are not willing to do that because they're chicken shit and they're cowards. You know, cowards come in all forms, shapes, and sizes. You know, if a person is not willing to let you hear his true voice, if he's not willing to show his face, but he's willing to talk a lot of shit about another man, you can't take that man's credibility with a grain of salt. You don't know who that is. That dude could be a chomo. That dude could be a fucking baby kid. He could be all kinds of different things. He could be Jake Harrow, for all we know. Jakey the Snakey. If you're going to talk shit, if that's the type of man that you want to be, if that's what you want to do, then you got to do it proud to say with your chest, right? You can't do it hiding behind a fake microphone or fake pictures, or, you know, you can't do that. You can do whatever you want, but you're a coward if you do that. That's just the way it's always been with me. Now, again, to each their own. I'm not mad. Do what you got to do. In fact, like I said, I'm here to help all of us. But when I first started YouTube, I was getting a lot of hatred. And one day I was on a live, and this is prior to the hatred, and somebody reached out to me. To this day, I don't know who it is. And he said, we got a team of people, and we're going to fucking make your life a living hell. We're going to expose your family. We're going to expose your children. We're going to expose all these different things. And I didn't know too much about YouTube. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Get on it. What are you doing wasting time talking to me? You're going to do what you do. I can't change that. Who you think I am? Al DeBarge? I can change the rhythm of your night? I can't. I'm not gay. But I just kept on pushing, right? And it started. These guys were true to their word. You know, they started trying to report my channel and hate on me and do any single thing they can to get in my pockets, or anything they can to manipulate my channel. And I outlasted all of them. I outlasted them. I just kept going. I kept doing my thing. I ignored the fucking rah-rah bullshit. Sometimes I did engage. Sometimes I did go back and forth. But that was the pettiness in me. That was the youngster in me. That was the gangster still in me, man, that wanted that pride, you know, that wanted to hold it down and talk shit. I don't got that anymore. I'm too tired for that. I'm too exhausted to go back and forth. The only reason I'm acknowledging the existence of any of this hate right now, because I know a lot of my homeboys tell me, man, don't even forget, you're bigger than that, bro. Just push it to the side. That's easier said than done. Sometimes you have to address these knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone type motherfuckers, right? Sometimes you have to address how you're feeling so they know how you're feeling, because people are going to run back, make a video about this and say, oh, Gunner, he's trying to play the victim. Ain't no victimization right here. I used to make victims, not be one, right? I've been put in a lot of positions in my life that I placed myself in. I don't blame anyone else for them. Just like this YouTube stuff. When I get all this hate, it's not unwarranted. People are going to hate you because they ain't you. That's just the way it is, right? The moment that I chose to go on YouTube to tell my prison stories, to tell my gang stories, to talk about my life, and I'm sure that those of you that have been watching me from the beginning, following me, have seen the gradual change in my persona, the gradual change in my lifestyle, the gradual change just in my personality as a whole. I've grown with this, right? This has been very helpful to me and to a lot of other people. I've helped way more people than I've hurt it. But the people that I have hurt, for whatever reason they feel that I've hurt them, put a fucking Band-Aid on. Stop being a coward and a crybaby and complaining about another man. Go out there and get your own bread. Go out there and hustle. You know, if you need to mention one particular man's name continuously, every day, all day long, there's a screw loose in your head. Now, you can make funny content. You can clown a little bit and cap and do all that. That's cool. But when you're trying to expose people's family members and their addresses and their children's schools and just crazy stuff like that, what kind of cowardice act is that? If you have an issue with a certain individual, you pull up. You figure out, you get a hold of that man and say, look, bro, I just can't sleep at night without rubbing my nipples thinking about you. I have to see you, man. I need a hug, or I need a shrug, a mean mug, or a shoulder shrug. I need something. I need to grasp it. Then do that. But if you try to become a part of a resistance and we're going to get these guys shut down because ponle, do what you got to do. Just understand every tactic that you're trying has been tried before you, and it will probably be tried after you. There's people like myself that don't care. I grow up every day. Every day I'm a little bit more grown. Okay. My priorities are not YouTube. I do this for entertainment. I do this for the monetary gain of it. I do this to tell stories, and I do this for a lot of other reasons, like the whole baby Emmanuel story. Man, I'm getting so much hatred from that. Oh, you're trying to capitalize off a little kid. No one can capitalize off him. He is passed by two fucking monsters. And if you got your head out of your ass and stopped worrying about what I'm doing and focused on trying to help these children to change what they're going through, then maybe you can make some sort of a difference. Because talking about me and talking about Dubs and talking about other content creators ain't making a difference. Every day you wake up, it's the same old shit. You're going to have the same old people pumping you up and then running back and telling me everything you said. That's just the facts. That's just what it is. Everybody hates guns, and everybody loves drama. I should change my name to Big Gun Drama, because that's all it is, man. And, you know, I've had family members reach out, people that have reached out, and they're like, I don't see what the end game is for these guys. I said, I do. Initially, it's cloud off my name. You know, you only make someone bigger when you're constantly saying their name. You're recognizing that their existence. See, when I was an active gang member, I used to lace up little homies. I know some of you guys that watch me have never been in that position. It's not a position to be in. There's nothing cool about it, right? But I just happen to find myself in a position to give some game. And I used to tell the little homies this. I used to give them the whole rah-rah spiel about being active and being tough and primera this and primera that, and we have to be number one. But one thing I used to tell them was, when it comes to someone who is no longer in the fold, someone who doesn't have an impact on what we got going on, someone who is no longer in good standings or is a dropout or is not active or is not participating in our reindeer games, then he ceases to exist. His existence, even if you see him at the mall, if you see him at Walmart, he does not exist. Now, if you feel that he's done something or there was a green light put on him or he's a potential threat to the safety and security of the homies, then you get off. You do that because that's how you feel. If that's the stripe you want to earn, you get off. But for the most part, you ignore these individuals. They are outcasted and no longer involved. So why are you even acknowledging them? It boggles my mind how much acknowledgement I get, how much hatred I get for I'm a rat, I'm a punk, I'm a bitch, I'm a piece of shit, I'm this, I'm that, I'm fake, I'm a liar, I'm Skittles, I'm gay, I'm all this different things that people say, right? But they're acknowledging me. They're acknowledging me. So what does that say about their personality and their character? I appreciate the acknowledgement. I ain't not one thing you said, but one thing I am is on your mind continuously. Thank you. Appreciate that. Look, I'm praying for all these people. I don't hate not one of these guys. I'm not going to report not one of these guys. I'm continuously reported every day. I'm the one that gets told on. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hate on you. I'm not going to copyright your shit. I'm telling you guys right now, and you can take this to the bank, right? You're allowed to use whatever imagery you want of me, my videos, do all that. I don't care, man. I don't care. You know, the coward in you will portray me in a different light. But the people that rock with me and have supported me forever, and people that know me in real life, know that you ain't shit. And you could never be in comparison to me, because you make it that way. It's not because I think I'm bigger and better than you. I ain't better than not one single person walking this earth. I'm just a regular dude, a civilian, right? Someone who was once part of gang activity, so I know the history of it. See, I know my history. I don't need anyone else to tell me the history of the North, the South, any type of Mexican, anything. Because believe, every time I walked in those shoes, I knew what type of shoes I was wearing. Okay? I'm not one of those guys that got involved in the gang because I wanted to look cool. Motherfucker, I was cool. I was cool no matter what anyone says, and I'm going to continue to be cool right here. But I do this for a different reason. I do this to support my family. I do this for my children. I do this to help people out, and I do this for money. You know, all these people, gunners, begging for money. I don't have to. See, I have a job. I've never begged a man for anything in my life. Okay, I'm going to go out there and get it. My children always will eat. Food stamps or not, it's the food's going to be there. Because I don't focus on too many other men all the time. My focus is on going out there and doing what I have to do to make sure that my children eat. I'm a father before anything, before a YouTuber, before a gangbanger, before content creator, before any of that. I'm a father. And I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of my children. See, when you have that unconditional love from your children, that means more than anything. See, there's no room in my mind for other men. There's no room in my mind for a content creator and to hate them that bad, because I got my children to worry about. So I'm going to focus on that. So I just wanted to say, this is not meant to be a hateful video. This is meant to address you guys because I was asked to. Keep doing your thing, man. I respect what you're doing. I respect the hustle. I don't knock the hustle, even if it's talking bad about me or Dubs. I respect the hustle. Get yours. But stop trying to play prison politics on the streets. That shit's hilarious, bro. Half the dudes that do that, you could tell they've never been anywhere, because people that have really been places, that really have been places that counted in their life, don't do that. Stop trying to check people's paperwork. Oh, man, it's not going to affect nothing. It's not going to change nothing. You might have 3 or 4 or 5 people fucking fall off and 10 people come back. You know, people are going to recognize you for the contributions that you put in on your platform. If you have built a platform, a righteous platform, then do good things with it. Help yourself to help other people. But if you're continuously bashing and talking shit and disrespecting, I mean, there's ways to do it. You can have fun with it. But if you're doing it from a fucking seething hatred in your heart, from hate, right? You're never going to win. Devil don't beat God, homie. Devil can't win, right? The biggest lie devil ever told you was he convinced you he didn't exist, homie, but he exists in all the hatred that sees out of your mouth. That's just how it is. Now, this is not directed at just one person. This is directed at anyone who feels the need to hate on anyone, not just myself, anybody. Take your time to figure out what you want in your life, because when the shoe's on the other foot, it's not comfortable. Believe me, if I was an asshole, man, I'm intelligent enough to dig deep and go the extra mile and try to discredit people and expose people, but I don't want to. It's not my thing. It's not what I'm into. I'm into raising my children, working, having a nice home, buying nice things, you know, enjoying the time that I have left with my family. And that's what I'm going to do. So for all these haters that are trying to bait, go ahead, record my lives. Go ahead, do what you got to do. I'm not going to copy. I'm not going to snitch on you. I'm not going to do none of that. That's not my get down. Just understand that when it starts happening to you, and it will, believe me, it will, man. All your little rah-rah cheerleaders that are there pumping you up, they're going to turn on you. They always do, bro. Believe me, I'm talking from experience. Whatever your hatred you have in your heart towards me, use that to motivate you to be a man instead of a woman. I'm just saying. Or if you're a woman, motivated, I don't know, motivated to get your ass in the kitchen. I don't know. Whatever's going to work for you. But I just wanted to say that thank you. I appreciate you. You guys don't know how much you do for me. All these videos that you make about me and all that, they help me tremendously. I've gained so many subscribers, man. I gained 1,000 last week. You know, I went from 160,000 to 161,000. So just keep doing what you're doing, because people come over and they're like, hey, I seen you from this channel, but man, you're actually a cool dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And for any of the lies that are being spread, for those of you that tune into these channels or they happen to pop up on your feed, support them. I'm not going to ever tell you, don't support these guys. No. If that's how you feel, if that's what you want to do your thing. Many blessings. Just understand that a lot of the lies that are predicated on my name, you know, you literally will have dudes. There's dudes out there, right, that are like, oh, Gunner talks about me every day. I'm talking about the Baby Emmanuel case. I don't even know where them videos go, bro, or what you're talking about. This is the one and only video I'm going to do pertaining to these guys. This new group, the Resistance, right, that has chosen to resist the temptation to be with a man and are more focused on talking about a man. I don't know. I think you should just fold up shop on the Resistance and just be who you are. You know, they got a whole month for you. They even got a parade for you. Go out there and parade around. Let this get with your skirt. You're good. What are they? We represent the lollipop kids, like licking lollipop kids. I know you do. I know you do. Go represent. Okay? And stop focusing on drama and hatred, because it's not going to get you anywhere. But again, man, I'm a bigger man than that, man. And I want to say that I'll send my respects to everyone, whether you don't like me or you don't, man. It's all good. You know, I'm going to have some fun with this, because why not? People talk shit about me every day. I can't clap back a little bit. I got people that are like, oh, man, don't even acknowledge it. Nah, I see it. I don't see it all the time, but when it's brought to my attention and I see it, I say, wow, another one. Anyways, with that being said, I just wanted to rant this morning, man. I got some super content going on the other channel today, and I got some more content coming for you today. Another controversial video. This one right here, 2 Norteños, 1 heartbeat, 1 movement. a whole lot of fucking hate. I don't know where it's coming from. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive for what I truly believe in. And that's showing love for everybody, man. Even the people that don't like me. Hey, if they have a platform in a lane, ponle, get yours. Because I'm going to get mine.